Al Jazeera first brought you the story of Narayana Health back in 2012. A hospital on the outskirts of Bangalore, India's third largest city. Narayana is a place where both rich and poor Indians come to seek affordable medical care, something almost non-existent in a country of over 1 billion people. When we first met the hospital's founder, Dr. Devi Shetty, he was experimenting with the way doctors are trained in India. 6 fresh medical school graduates were chosen to be groomed as cardiac surgeons, bypassing the traditional 3 years of general surgery normally required before specialisation. 2 years on, this is Al Jazeera's web-exclusive look at how far Dr. Shetty's radical experiment has progressed. This will be Dr. Krishna Kishore's first open heart surgery, and he's a bundle of nerves.
So I finished my general surgery training and I came to the cardiac surgery department for the cardiac training. So this is going to be my first day. I'm opening the chest, so I'm feeling a bit excited and nervous too. So let's see how things go.
Dr. Kishore and his fellow trainees have been training for 2 years. For the last year, after a brief spell in general surgery, these doctors have been specialising in heart surgery. So far, Dr. Kishore has been training on animal carcasses. This will be the first time he opens up a human chest.
Back on.
While Dr. Kishore has a free hand in how he runs the operation, his every move is being closely watched by Dr. Binoy, the senior heart surgeon, enough to make a young trainee very tense. After an hour of hard work, Dr. Kishore finally manages to open the patient's chest. He then hands over to Dr. Binoy.
And the loops, they got clogged with that sweat. So after sternotomy, I told him I need a break. I'll go. Took a wash, then come back again.
We've been going on with it. Now the batch that you saw is now in the 3rd year, Kishore's batch I think, and they're doing well. They seem to be okay. We have got 2 more batches. Every year we are getting 6 candidates. So now my strength is 18 students. And another 3 years it will become 30 students. Now I don't know what to do.
All over the world, today training programs are undergoing dramatic change. When I was a young cardiac surgeon, I finished my general surgical training program. I was taught how to operate on the stomach and the hernia and all kinds of abdominal organs. Then I graduated to become a cardiac surgeon. But I never look at any of the abdominal organs anymore. Today in the US, soon after the graduation, they get into specialist training program like cardiac surgery. They work for 6 years in cardiac surgery, and when they finish 6 years, they become great cardiac surgeons. But if you ask them to operate on the stomach, they won't be able to. But they will never be able to do the operation, and they are not asked to do those abdominal operations. Our intention is to train super specialists who will become outstanding cardiac surgeons who can do the heart operation safely.
But there are serious doubts whether that can happen here. Dr. Sri Krishna, who's in charge of the training program, is not convinced that this approach to training new heart surgeons will ever work.
I'm not for it. These guys are not exposed to what they've got into as soon as they come out of MBBS. Whereas in the olden days we had a choice. You become a surgeon, a general surgeon as such, or then you have a choice to go to whichever specialty you have. Here they're already committed to cardiac surgery right from the beginning, and whether they like it or not, they have to go through it, you know.
Dr. Sri Krishna comes from a long line of surgeons who took years to perfect their skills. There were no shortcuts. But whether he likes it or not, this training program has become extremely popular, and his classroom is growing rapidly. Though some here might not be as motivated as Dr. Sri Krishna would like them to be.